their biggest problem all season is not getting that lethal striker. I think they didn't replace Romelu Lukaku well.
Oh, he's coming back.
You see, they didn't replace Lukaku, and that's what's hurting them now.
The issue was not replacing him. They should not have let him go.
No, he needed to leave. I think Lukaku needed to leave.
Tuchel's pride caused them last season, that in the fact that even after the interview, there was still hope. He ended up as their top scorer last season.
Yes, but after the interview, I think that
I'm saying
staying
regardless of the
difficult.
interview, he was their top scorer last season.
Staying would have been difficult because he had lost that sort of rapport with the fans.
And that's what I'm saying, that if Tuchel reintegrated him and gave him
You
a
mean
chance,
ego should not have been?
and he was
ego should not have been the enemy.
If Tuchel had reintegrated him and he was scoring goals, remember, Lukaku has scored over 100 Premier League goals.
Yes.
So if you come and say that he can't cut in the Premier League, it's a dirty lie. The facts are there. How many players can score 100 goals in the Premier League? Yep. And he's done this before 30, mind you.
Yeah.
So this is the quality of player we're talking about. We know he can score goals. If Tuchel had reintegrated him and he's banging 20, 30 goals a season, I promise you the Chelsea fans would have forgotten about that interview. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So
That's perspective.
Yeah, you ask the question as to their problem this season. It's not really about the creation. It's about not having that lethal striker. As you said, Joao Felix, Raheem Sterling.
Joao Felix like what? A 10?
Even Kai Havertz.
Like a number 10.
You look at all their profiles and you clearly don't see that striker who finish the attack for you always. And that's their major problem now. And once they've not been able to get the best of Aubameyang all season, they don't have him in the Champions League squad. I think that it's doomed for them against Real Madrid. As they're struggling to get goals, their options now for goals will be from set pieces. Yes. I think from set pieces is where they have to look at in terms of hitting Real Madrid at the
Honestly,
Stamford Bridge.
if you watch Chelsea, you could watch them for 180 minutes and you know nothing will
I
happen.
think with set pieces they can try to use that against Real Madrid. They may have a chance in that area of play.
Nathan, Chelsea, Real Madrid.
I didn't see the game. I was at a function.
You missed out on a lot.
Yeah, I did miss out. I was at a function. I was actually at Stoneboy's album listening session.
Oh, hard. Hard.
So
Hard.
That's what I spent my Wednesday night.
That was better than what you know.
Hard.
But I find Chelsea's lack of goals very perplexing. And Ben, I completely agree with you as to why this Aubameyang like exile. You've put him on the bench, and yet you don't have natural out-and-out scorers. So why don't you bring him back? Unless, of course, there's something fundamentally wrong with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, that he doesn't fit into this team. Because it's puzzling. You've got Joao Felix, who's struggling for goals. Raheem Sterling, and I look at Raheem Sterling now, and the drop-off is jaw-dropping. Like, you get it.
Pep Guardiola saw it. Pep Guardiola saw it.
Because we saw him, and again, we saw him at City.
Yeah.
They were using him in a very specific way. Put the ball into the 6-yard box penalty area. Make chances easy for him, and you deliver.
He will miss a couple, but he will eventually score a couple as well.
If you go and look at goals in the 6-yard box, Sterling has one of the highest rates of all,
Premier League player, at least the last 5-6 years.
Exactly. So there was clearly a plan there.
So I wonder how they will find goals against Real Madrid. But like Frank Lampard said they'll have to make it a special evening, and things can happen.
Why are you saying that like you don't believe it?
But you see, look, I said that. Some of these things, you can say them you can deceive yourself all you want.
Yeah.
You can give yourself all the hope in the world. Look, we'll do it. It's on English turf. Yeah. You get onto the pitch and Charlie, they go swerve.
Ramadan Karim will show up.
You see, because football, I've always said, it's not won by anthems and shouting and everything. It's just extra spice. They are won by tactical schemes.
And these days, in-game management has even become more important.
Ben, I said on Tuesday night, the tactical war that was going on between Pep and Tuchel.
I'm telling you.
If nobody opens your eyes to see you, but there were things happening.
Yeah.
So the point I'm making is that Frank Lampard, I understand you have to say things to get players going, but he will have to coach this team very well. You are down by 2. You need to find a response. And you know how dangerous Real Madrid are already.
And they are being coached by Carlo Ancelotti.
And they are being coached
former
by,
coach.
listen, the masterclass Carlo Ancelotti pulled up on Barcelona in the Copa del Rey to win 4-0 at the Camp Nou.
Yeah.
That's huge.
After they had won at the Bernabeu and thought it was done.
So I think that I don't know what will happen. Anything's possible, but I look at Chelsea and I say they will have to find a lot.
And if you look at Ancelotti's resume in the Champions League, you might as well say don't play the match at all because it's
actually,
Carlo.
if it's anyone, that's the person that is most likely to throw away a lead.
A 2-0 lead.
Let me tell you this. I remember this. I was a very young boy,
look,
but I've never forgotten.
Real Madrid
I've
can
never
easily
forgotten.
throw two goals away.
Don't bring the 3-3 into
I'm not going to bring
AC
the 3-3.
Milan.
Yeah. You know, you see, the 3-3, he did it 2 seasons in a row. People forget this.
Yep.
The 3-3 was 2005. 2004, AC Milan played Deportivo La Corona.
Oh, yeah.
at San Siro.
Yeah.
They won 4-1.
They won 4-1.
4-1.
They
4-1.
They lost.
I remember.
They lost at the Real.
We all know Deportivo are a great team, but they went to a Real Zone and lost 4-0.
Was that not the Deport team that had all this Molina? And
Yeah.
Diego
Listen, I'll be
Trent
very,
and
I'll be very,
Van
I'll be
Valera.
very honest. Ancelotti should have won 3 Champions Leagues in a row between 2003, 2004, and 2005.
I know what
He
you
really
mean.
should have.
I know what you
because
mean.
there was no reason to lose to that
That
Liverpool
Milan
team.
team was
There
really
was
better
no
than everybody
there
else
was
out
no
there.
reason to lose to Deportivo. I know they would have faced Mourinho in the semi-final, but I don't think. I know Mourinho is a great coach, but that AC Milan team at that period in time, I don't think they would have won that game. And that's on Ancelotti. He's thrown away leads before, and this is even why he got fired from Juventus. Don't forget, they felt he could not hold on to lead. So maybe it's better now, but I wouldn't bet against it if it was a team in form.
Yeah.
Keyword:
A team in
Chelsea
form.
are not in form. Again, Chelsea have gone about 4 or 5 games. They've not scored a goal.
They haven't scored in 4.
They
Can
can't.
you go
They
4 or 5
can't.
games
and-
without scoring?
and
What's
they've
going
They
on
can't
here?
score.
And they've not kept a clean sheet in 6.
So it's
It's
tough.
because it's this Chelsea team.
Yeah.
I don't see it. If it was Bayern, maybe despite what had happened to them, or Man City, or one of the form teams in the Champions League,
Yeah.
I would say they have a chance, but not this Chelsea team. I think they're just too out of form.